Well, it's time for round 2 of the GameStop Retro Roulette, as I like to call it, also known as a condition report. We have 2 boxes and a single package. Let's see if we did a little better than last time. Okay, so this was a pretty mixed bag. I'd say worse than the last one, that's for sure. Let's go through our losers, I guess, first. So, we'll, of course, the 2 biggest GameCube games here, actually, are all of them? No, it's 2 GameCube games and Gauntlet 7 Sorrows don't have cover art or proper case. It's just blank GameStop case with nothing in it. Love it. And the only games that came in their actual original cases, which are by far the biggest wins, no manual, but they did come in their original cases, are Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and Beautiful Joe 2, which I'm pretty happy with Beautiful Joe 2. That's definitely the biggest win. And then we have this Wii Rampage Total Destruction. Didn't come with the original case, but at least it has cover art. The fact that this is kind of a win is sad, but it is. And then we have 4 PS2 games that have their original cover art. They're kind of botched original cover arts. And they're not in their original cases, but it's still a win, I guess. So yeah, that's all that. Now I'm going to go through and properly evaluate how much all these are going for, and I'll get back to you. Alright, it is time for the final recap of our epic pickups episode, part 2. Like with part 1, I did pretty these games up a little bit, or as much as I could, between when I filmed the opening and when I am showing them to you now. So I tried to remove as much of the stickers as I could. There were a couple that I could not fully remove the stickers off the spine. So rather than risk damaging the cover art, I'm just going to leave those on there. So it doesn't look great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And then I also printed out some cover art for 3 of the games that did not have any. Again, it doesn't look great, but it's better than nothing. So we're going to start off with our first new pickup, and that is Rampage Total Destruction on the Wii. The Rampage games are fun. Basically, you play as a giant monster, you destroy a city. I think I played this one briefly on the Wii. I've never owned it, though. I thought it was a good pickup, and it's always nice to add additional games to the Wii collection. So I paid $9, and loose condition, this one is worth $6. So, bit of a bummer there. Next, we're going to go to our lone Xbox pickup. To complete the set, we have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on the Xbox. It is the Platinum Hits copy. This one did come with everything except the manual, so everything looks good, just no manual, including it matches. We have the Platinum Hits disc, Platinum Hits box. Happy with that. I paid $5. This one is worth $10. So once again, Knights of the Old Republic delivered, and I did better than expected with that one. Now we're going to get to our glutton of PS2 games. We got 5 PS2 games to go through. Most of these have the original cover art, although 2 of them had stickers attached to the cover art, which is unfortunate. No manuals for literally anything, but I mean, original cover art's better than nothing. So we got Rogue Galaxy on the PS2. This is one where it has some sticker residue on the cover art. I didn't want to damage the cover art, so I just kind of left it, which is why I think someone tried to cover it in a black marker. And maybe I'll do that eventually to try to make it a little better looking, but we'll see. But yeah, PS2 RPG, I've heard it's good. I've wanted to play it, never gotten around to it. I paid $12, and this one's worth $23. Not bad. Next, we have Dark Cloud on the PS2. This is another one where you see the sticker. This one was even worse. I tried to peel it off. It did not want to come off. So I'm just going to leave it. But again, a classic PS2 RPG franchise. I never played it. I heard good things, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I paid $9. This was worth $15. To go along with Dark Cloud, we have Dark Cloud 2 on the PS2. This one, I actually was able to get the entire sticker off of the cover art, so this one looks pretty much perfect. Obviously, it's not an original PS2 case, but it looks really good, and I'm excited to add it to the collection. This one I paid $14, and this one's worth $30, so another really good pickup for PS2. PS2 in general, I did actually pretty well. Then we have a game that is very close to my heart because I played this game a lot as a kid. My siblings and I beat it multiple times with multiple characters. It's really fun, and I'm excited to play it again to see if it holds up. Gauntlet Dark Legacy on the PS2. It was an arcade game that was ported to PS2 and Xbox and GameCube. I'm excited to play it again. It was really fun back in the day. I paid $14, and this one's worth $29, so good score there. And then we have another Gauntlet game. I never played this one. I wanted to, but I just never got around to it. We have Gauntlet 7 Sorrows on the PS2. This is one where I had to print the cover art because it didn't have any. Yeah, I never played this one. It was a console-only Gauntlet game. I think it was one of Midway's last games before they folded. It'll be fun to try it out and see if it's as good as Dark Legacy. Who knows? But I paid $9, and this one's worth $8. So 7 Sorrows not worth nearly as much as Dark Legacy. So I guess it's not as good. Who knows? Then we're going to get to the GameCube games. Pretty excited about these. Unfortunately, 2 of them did not come with cover art. They're still good additions, and I still did well on them, but it's always unfortunate when they don't come with cover art. First, we have Star Fox Assault on the GameCube. This one is kind of a sequel to Star Fox Adventures, although a little bit different. It's made by Namco Bandai. It's got flying sequences, it's got land sequences, it's got 4-player multiplayer. I've heard it's pretty good. A lot of people like it. I figured I'd give it a shot. I never owned it. I paid $28. This one's worth $33 in loose condition, so not bad at all. And then we have a game that I tried to order a year ago and didn't get, and now I finally have it, although it's not complete, which is unfortunate. Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube. This is a racing game with Kirby. I've heard really good things about this game. People really like it. Now I can actually try it. I paid $57, and this one's worth $59, so it's still worth more than I paid, even though it's in loose condition. And then last but certainly not least, the best score of this lot in terms of quality, because it's a GameCube game that came in a GameCube case with the cover art. So this is the Mario Kart Double Dash of this lot. And that is Beautiful Joe 2 on the GameCube. Beautiful looking case. Original GameCube case. The disc looks good. No manual, of course, but pretty happy with that. Now I have all but, I think I'm missing Red Hot Rumble, and then I'll have all the Beautiful Joe games. So I'll have to find that one at some point. But yeah, Beautiful Joe 2. I paid $19, and this was worth $30. So overall, kind of a mixed bag. I really wish I got more complete games. I mean, we got, 3 I had to print cover art for. 1 came in a generic case, and the PS2 games that came with their cover art, but some had stickers on the actual cover art, and it was just kind of a mess. So we'll see what happens with the next one, because I do have one more batch of games that's going to be coming in, and those are all GameCube. I decided, because it's so rare for GameStop to have GameCube games on their site, I wanted to go really hard on GameCube, so I got, I think it's like 5 or 6 more GameCube games, including one big one that I hope comes complete, because if that one comes complete, that will make up for almost all the other shortcomings. But we'll have to wait and see. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. And we will catch you on the next episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye-bye.